chance opportunity. Clark fire away and knocks down a three.
And then right here, boy, you've grown to love watching it. Look, as the season goes on, playing with two bigs, I think they'll make some adjustments, but they are doing a good job playing with two bigs so far.
And there's Clark turning the corner. Saturday, her third career triple-double, and she really set the tone against Chicago.
When Caitlin Clark steps on the court, you know you're about to witness something special. And tonight, she put on an absolute show. From deep threes, to dazzling passes, to clutch buckets under pressure. This was a highlight reel you simply can't miss.
Oh, came over in the offseason. Clark trying to shake Howard. Clark steps back and knocks it down.
She takes Ryan Howard out. Howard's responsibility is not to let...
Clark from the mid-range connects for two. Strong Howard with the rebound. Indiana down by 6 with 1:50 to go. Clark turns on the Jets. Clark lays it in.
It started with the logo shots, those jaw-dropping threes from way beyond the arc. Every time she let it fly, the crowd held its breath, and then erupted when it splashed through the net. Caitlin Clark makes the impossible look routine.
Clark backing down Quinterly. 6 to shoot, fading away, and dropping it in. Beautiful.
Kind of post-game guard. We see it a lot more from Paige Beckers than we do from Caitlin Clark, but she's showing it to us a little bit here.
Adding to the bad.
Should have been given a really good look.
Clark, hesitation, gets to the rim and lays it in.
And it's usually loud, but it's really loud tonight.
Clark, the hesitation, draws the foul, lays it in.
But it wasn't just the shooting. Her passing game was on another level. No-look assists, fast break feeds, threading the needle through defenders. Caitlin's vision makes her teammates better and keeps defenses guessing all night long.
18 points. Here's Boston turning the corner. Dishing to Hull. Extra feed Clark. A deep three. You bet!
Before the game that in her last game, she thought her first one was going in, and this one does, and watch the reaction. Her previous 5 games.
Off to Becker.
There's the trap.
Yeah, been trapped more lately, and Clark comes over to steal. Here's Clark to go in for the leg.
Cunningham attacked the closeout.
Clark, the rejection of Quinterly. Clark, the flick ahead. Oh, beautifully done. Touchdown.
And when the game got tight, that's when Caitlin really turned it on. Step backs, drives, and clutch threes in crunch time. Proving once again that she's built for the big moments. Every play felt like a statement. This is her show.
That was a pretty good team.
That was what
made that team so good, you two? Outside Clark again.
Season's a bit more condensed. Turnover for rookies like Clark as she weaves her way inside. Caught the foul. Clark over Horston, hits a three. No bounds.
Horston's got to come with hands up. You can't let Clark...
Caitlin Clark just put on a show for the ages. These highlights aren't just must-watch. They're unforgettable. There are nights in basketball when one player takes over the game and turns it into a performance.
To Caitlin Clark all night tonight.
Are you talking about my high school experience? Clark connects on a tee, going back and forth.
The young one here, Caitlin Clark, just dancing with the basketball, going to her left, stepping into it. Money.
Cloud missing that 3 ball. And they can get to within 1 or tie it on a 3. Boston underneath. And it's a 1 all the way back. The basketball.
Look at the vision. Eyes to the rim.
Tonight, that player was Caitlin Clark. From deep threes to jaw-dropping assists and clutch moments that had the crowd on its feet. Caitlin didn't just play. She put on a show. These are the highlights you absolutely can't miss.
Shots.
45 blocks last year. Clark for 3. Clark, they said she has redefined what a good shot is. Look how far out she was.
Here is Clark. She will launch and bury a 3.
Because they do have a smaller backcourt, but they're quick. When she gets her feet set, I mean, that's why I carry my tape measure around.
Caitlin wasted no time making a statement. Early on, she pulled up from the logo and splashed it. The arena went wild, but she wasn't done. Time after time, she rose up from deep, showing that for her, no shot is too far.
Of that run to the finals before the Liberty fell to the Aces in 4 games. Clark connects on a...
Clark here gets the switch on the screen. Smaller Vandersloot defending her. Easier to see over Courtney Vandersloot.
This is where Caitlin Clark wants to play faster. Oh, she finds a cutting Boston and the vision. She's had everything going here in the first quarter.
It's not just shooting, it's confidence, it's swagger, and it's why fans call her one of the most electrifying players in basketball today. But Caitlin Clark isn't just a scorer, she's a playmaker. The way she sees the court is pure magic.
Only 3 points in the second half. She had 13 in the first half, but has picked up a triple-double here today and gets the up.
Hasn't shot the best in the second half, and this is just a great job. Little hesitation, change of speed.
Picked up now by Dee Richards as she's into the ball game. Richards on the floor. Clark, the step back three just below the logo, drills it.
She's a rookie, and she's 22 years old, the same as her jersey, but those heels were right at the logo.
No-look passes, cross-court lasers, threading the needle through traffic. It's like she's 2 steps ahead of the defense every possession. Plays like these prove she's not just a shooter, she's a complete floor general.
Clark able to clear for Indiana.
Caitlin coming off that 20-point performance right here, handling the physicality of Benijah.
Take a look here at a career first.
It's a step back, going right, I may add. It's usually step back.
And now Clark comes up with a steal. Clark thought about pulling up from 3, will dip inside and lay it in.
Get at the rim here, hesitation, you have to come. Goes her first 2.
And when the pressure rose, Caitlin Clark rose higher. With defenders in her face, the game on the line, and the spotlight shining brightest, she delivered. Step-back threes, fearless drives to the basket.
Oh, maybe even tired of people.
Clark working on Natisha Heidemann, who's just checked in. She's a good defender, too. And Clark, that was not easy, but got to throw out of Marquette's. In second rounder, who has really found a spot in the WNBA. It's Clark just weaving her way inside through traffic and got here. And that's been kind of the story for the Aces this year. As Clark got around, Stokes gets to the rim, lays it in, and a foul. This is a Minnesota defense that has been a lead all season long. Beaver had their way with it in the first quarter. Clark trying to get Indiana started, and maybe that'll help.
If you loved watching Caitlin Clark light it up tonight, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more highlights you can't afford to miss.